Today on Great Taste of Las Vegas, we're going to cook some pork soup with rice noodle. Hope you enjoy it. First thing we're going to do is prepare vegetables washed in salt water and cut them small. In salt water, we rinse and wash the onion. That's green onion. Next is cilantro. Next, we're going to put roasted half of the onion in the air fryer for flavor, and we'll roast it with some dry squid. And now we prepare the onion that go on top of the soup after we finish. So we're going to do that first, so we don't get our hand dirty. We're going to wash the dry squid quickly. These are little dry squid. To make the broth taste good. So we're going to use about 5 pieces of this dry squid. We will rinse quickly the squid. Okay, we're going to put this in the air fryer and roast them for 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. We check it after 6 minutes to make sure that they roasted good. Turn it on. We roast it for between 6 to 10 minutes. We put salt into the meat. We'll wash the pork bone and pork ribs together in salt water. Now we're going to trim that so we can, for easy eating. Next, we'll turn on the water and to boil the soup. We'll put the pork bone in here that we just washed with salt. And we'll make the soup really good. This is pork bones. Next is the rib. After 30 minutes, we'll take the rib out and put it in the air fryer to roast them with spicy to make them look pretty. But these are your pork soup. We roast from the air fryer 6 minutes these, so we take the onion in here and the squid that you roasted. You can eat the squid like this too with some sauce like chili sauce or something. You can eat that, but these are roasted like that. You can eat already. But this one will make soup sweet and tasty, so we put that in. So to season that, we'll put in a seasoning mushroom soup. For this side of pot, we put in 3 tablespoons. 1 tap of onion powder, a little bit, like 1/4 teaspoon of cumin, 1 tap of garlic, and a little bit of Old Bay seasoning that give you the celery seed in there, not too much, just a little tiny bit, like 1/4 of a teaspoon. Shake a little basil, dry basil in. Another seasoning I would put in for your health is a little bit of turmeric, just like the other one, not too much. And then one more ingredient that's going to very healthy for you is sliced licorice. Put about 5 of these slices into it, okay? 2, 3, 4, 5 of these licorice. We're going to put a little bit of salt into it. 1, 2 tablespoons. Now everything is good. You just put the lid on. And then put one of the sticks like this that you get them at the Mediterranean store. They have these long barbecue sticks. You just stir them like that. And then we're going to let it cook. The soup like this, put a little stick, big stick on, the wood stick, for it not to like spoil out of it. Then at the same time, until it boils. Leave it on high. After that, simmer low heat for about 25 minutes after it is boiled. Yeah. While waiting for the soup to boil and simmer for 25 minutes, we're going to prepare the rice noodle. So we turn on the water to boil it. We blanch this in hot boiling water for 15 to 20 seconds only. And then we will chop vegetable and ready to put on top of the soup. So here's a mint. What we do now is we take off the stem. While waiting for the soup to boil, we take off the leaves of the stem for the mint and the cilantro, okay? We don't use the stem because they are hard to chew. We're gonna cut some green onion to garnish the soup using the top only. The white part of the onion, you chop them and put them into the soup. Once it's almost done, so when the soup is done, you can put all of these in, cut them small so it can be served, cooked a little bit in the soup, okay? Exactly 25 minutes or 20 minutes, you can take the rib out and leave the bones inside. While the soup is boiled and simmer right now, if there is any surface that's not clean, you can skim it up right now with your skimmer. Your noodle water is boiled already now, so we want to drop the noodle in for 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Be careful, the hot water can flash up. We're going to blanch it because it acts like a rock right now, so leave it in there for 15 to 20 seconds. Leave it on boil. We're going to take the noodle out after 15-20 seconds, directly into the soup bowl, the one that you prepare to eat. That's the first one. There are 3 minutes left inside the pork soup right now. So we take all of the ribs out and then season it, put in the air fryer to make them look prettier. Yes, you can eat them the way it is, but I like to season it a little bit more. You can serve the rib the way it is, but I like to make it pretty, so I want to add oil into here. Took the rib out of the soup already, right? Just put some oil. Put a little bit of fish sauce, some oyster sauce, and some soy sauce. Tablespoon of hoisin sauce, and honey, about tablespoon as well. Then we use your hand to just rub the rib into this mixture before you air fry it so it looks pretty. Put a dash of pepper on it. Make sure it's clean so it doesn't dirty your air fryer, okay? Put it in. 10 minutes. Okay, after 10 minutes, this is what the rib look like right now. We are at the soup center. If we need to season it last minute, either fish sauce or soy sauce, okay? It's so good right now. I don't think I need anything. The next thing we're going to do is cut these into a smaller pieces and put it right inside so it can blanch and cook. They taste bitter if you don't blanch them, so the white part of it should be blanched. Now we can put the soup together. First, we're going to get the broth in here. Now we're going to add some of this roast, there's already the unroasted one and the roasted one. The pork rib. This is a roasted rib, and the other one is the rib that already inside the soup, so I leave it there for you to look at. And then we drop some of the cilantro and mint on top. And some fresh onion as well. Okay, we can serve lemon on the side, or you can squeeze it right on the soup before you serve. From Great Taste of Las Vegas, hope you liked today's segment. And we hope you are happy and healthy.